Hello everyone. Welcome back to NextGen Data Aspirants Community YouTube channel. This is Babu. We are running a dedicated playlist for Dataflows complete overview in Microsoft Fabric. As part of Microsoft Fabric learning series, we are running this playlist separately. So in this, as of now, we completed episode 1 where I explained about what is this complete data flows. In this, there are two type of data flows. One is Dataflow Gen1 and another one is Dataflow Gen2. So what you can do with Dataflow Gen1 and 2 and what are the limitation between these two? Everything that was explained in episode 1. If you haven't gone through the episode 1, I would request you please go back and watch those video. So let me begin today's episode. Now here if you see in this today episode 2 completely we are focusing on the data flow gen 1. So in this what we will do, so first we will go and create a data flow gen 1 and after that in that we will create few tables. So by using the query editor we will perform some transformations. Finally on top of that we will build a Power BI report, and at the end I am going to talk what is these challenges about this Dataflow Gen 1. Alright, now let's jump over to the Microsoft Fabric environment. Now here if you see, this is my brand new workspace. Here I haven't created any item. See, if you see, the workspace name is Dataflow series workspace. Already my Fabric trial workspace is enabled. So for that you should have at least your trial is enabled, or you should have minimum F2 Fabric capacity license. Alright, now let's begin. First let's go and create Dataflow Gen 1. So let's click on new item. Here go and type Dataflow. So now here you can see Gen 2 Gen 1. Okay, here something they marked it as a legacy. So we'll see what is this in the last. Okay, first let's click on this. The moment I click on this, now it is opening a window. So here where you can create the tables, here you can see there are four options. One is define new tables, link to the new tables from other data flows, and another one is if you have any JSON file you can import the model. So you can attach common data model folder, still it is in the preview stage. These are the four options. So in this what I will do, I need to add the tables first to this data flow gen 1. So in this let me go with first approach, which is add new tables. Let me click on this. The moment when I click on this, now here you will see a window called Power Query. Okay, now here from first point is we need to bring the data into Dataflow Gen 1. So from that, these are the connectors which is supported to the Dataflow Gen 1. Let's see what are those all connectors. Let's click on view more. Now here you can see there are lot of connectors which is supporting to bring the data into Dataflow Gen 1. So and if you see how this fabric is brilliant, they are categorized, it into a different tabs. See, one is file and another one is database and then another one is Microsoft Fabric and then another one is Power Platform and another one is Azure and last one is online and others. So here let's say if I go and click on database, here you can see what all databases which is supporting to bring data from their respective databases. Here if you see there are few, it's still in the preview. Now let's see Microsoft Fabric. We have only two connectors. Let's see Power Platform. So Power BI, Dataflows, Dataverse, again Dataflows and Azure and online services. These are the online services. See Adobe Analytics and Funnel. See there are lot of things are there, others are there. So in this what I will do, so I will bring the file from my local. So what I'll do, let me click on this upload. Okay, let's click on browse. So now here what I'll do, let me take this CSV file, EMP data, employee data. Okay, so now it is uploading. Here if you see, now here it is uploading. Okay, here it is uploading the table. So now upload is successful. So now for the first time you are going and creating, you need to authenticate with your credentials. You need to authenticate with your credentials. So now everything is ready. Let's go and click on next. The moment if you click on next, now what's happening, it is connecting to database, sorry, data source. What is my data source? Which is obviously my on-prem, obviously my on-prem. Okay, now here you can see the some preview respective data types and everything. Let's go and click on the transform data. Now by seeing this, I hope you'd have been surprised. Why? So you are thinking that you seen this kind of user interface somewhere. Let me tell you that. If you are a Power BI developer, so the same user interface you would have been seen in the Power BI desktop, one of the component called Power Query Editor. The similar kind of user interface here you will get it. So that's what in desktop we call it as a Power Query Editor, but in Fabric and Azure Data Factory we call it as a Power Query. We call it as a Power Query. Fine. I pull the employee data. Now let's go and pull the one more file. Let me click on more. Let me cancel it. Let's now this time I'm not going and uploading from here. Let me click directly from this browse. So now let me take training data. Let me take training data. Let's click on open. Now it is uploading. Now here if you see it is uploading. So yes, uploading is successful. Uploading is successful. Now click on next. Now it is connecting to my data source, which is my on-prem, Okay, let's wait. Now here if you see, you can see the few of the rows and their corresponding data type, Now let me click on create. Okay, now here if you see, here you can see the two tables. Let me expand this. Now let me go and rename this as a employee data. Okay, now I don't want to confuse you because it is showing something one. Okay, now fine. So here let me explain you about this data set. In this data set, basically we have a employee data, training data. In every organization, you need to take some mandatory trainings. You can assume that. So here employee ID, manager ID, title, marital status, gender, hire date, department, job grade. Now when I come to the training data, here it will give you which employee ID taken how many courses, let's say course name, course code, when he started this course, and what is the cost and what is the supplier. Let's say in your organization also, if you would like to take some courses, you need to pay the cost. Let's say there are something Udemy, Coursera. In this you need to pay the amount. Later they will reimburse the amount. Okay, now here my requirement is I need to create a centralized table by joining these two tables. Let's say here we have employee ID, here also we have employee ID, common column is there. Okay, I need to create a new table on top of this. After that I will perform few transformations. Okay, fine. Now what I will do here, let me explain you this building blocks. Here you can see the similar kind of user interface which you have been seen in the Power Query editor in Power BI desktop. But apart of that, here you can see show schema view. Let's see what is this. The moment if I click on this, it is showing each and every column schema. Okay, see when I click on this, here it is showing each and every column schema. So that's why this we call it as a schema view. Now let's see data view. It's just data view. You can see the data in the table format. All right, now let's see what is this diagram view. The moment if I click on this, you can see a diagram view. So here you can see this is one diagram. It's basically, if you are familiar with Azure Data Factory, Dataflows concept, in that you can see this kind of user interface. All right. Now next, let me go to the table view. Let me click. Now let me click on this something query script. All right. So here what's happening, it is converting all the code into a M language. here you can see the step script. Here you can see the like the similar interface you are able to see in your Power Query editor in Power BI desktop also. So for now, what I will do, let me keep this step query. So let me go to the table view. Okay, already I am on the table view. Now first what I will do, let me combine these two. Later we can perform some transformation. So I need to merge these two. What I will do, go to the uh, merge queries, go to the merge queries, and again in this merge queries click on this. I need to create a separate table. I'm not going to merge in the existing table, so that's why here I'm going and click taking merge queries as new. Okay, now here what you can do, you can select the right table. So you need to specify the common column. So let's go and specify employee ID and employee ID. Okay. So now here what I'll do, let me go and select inner join. Okay, let me go and select inner join. Okay. So now here I selected inner join. See here it would provide left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, inner join, left anti, right anti joins. So totally it's providing a 6 kind of joins where you can perform in this Power Query. Okay, now everything is ready. Let's go and click OK. Now when I click OK, see now here, okay, it is showing something data privacy. Okay, that's fine. Let's click on continue. Okay, let's click save. Let me check this. Let's click save. Okay, now here you can see where is my second table. Already till this I am able to see employee data. So you are surprising where is my second table. Don't worry about that. Here you can see there is a diverge icon. There is a diverge icon here. Let me zoom it. Here you can see, here you can see there is a diverge icon. You need to click on this. You need to click on this. Okay, now let's click on this. So in this already I have employee ID column. All right. So now I don't want to repeat this employee ID column again. Let's uncheck this. Let's uncheck this. So now if you would like to put original table name as a prefix, you can select this checkbox, otherwise ignore it. Now for now I am ignore it. Let me go and click on OK. Now the moment I click on this, now the two tables are joined. Here if you see the two tables are joined. All right. Now first let me give a proper name, this employee training data, employee training data. Okay. Now I renamed it. Okay, fine. Now let's go and perform some transformation. In this, see hire date. Okay, see if anyone asking you in your organization, so when you hired, I mean when you joined in this company, are you going to tell to I joined on 2nd February 2025 at morning 9:30 a.m.? Definitely no. Correct? Because you are not going to tell time, just you are going to tell date. So what I'll do, we'll change this data type. Click on this. Instead of date time, select date. Okay, now here you can see it is changed to the date. Okay, fine. So here MS, what is this M and S? So ideally you know, me know. So M is male, S is sorry, M is married, S is single, but our clients will don't know. So for that, what I will do, let me click on this, click on the replace values. So value to find M, replace with married, click OK. Okay, now right click on this, again replace values. S value to find, let me replace with single, click OK. Okay, now here gender M and F. So let's go and replace male and female. Replace value, click on M, replace with male. Now again right click on this, replace values. Value to find F, replace with female. Now here it is replaced properly, it is replaced. Now let's go and see is there any other things we need to perform. Okay, fine. Here there is no problem, so everything is clear. Now everything is clear. So in this, let's say this joining date and this sales admin. Okay, fine. Now let me show you the diagram view. Let me show you the diagram view. When I click on this C, you are seeing a new step. Why? We are joined these two, that's why there is a thin line and it is joined. Inside that we are perform some transactions. See, sorry, transformations. So that's everything is 7 steps we performed here. See, if I on over here, it is telling everything clearly. First I expanded the training data, later I changed the column type, later if you see I replaced the M with married, S with single, M with male and F with female. So everything is recorded here, everything is recorded here. Let's go to the table view. Let's go to the table view. So now here what happened, I created a centralized table. I created a centralized table. Now and here you can see applied steps also, and here and corresponding M code also correspond. Let's go, if I go and click on this, now here you can see the corresponding M code. Everything is clearly recorded here. Now here for this Dataflow Gen1, there is no auto save option. There is no auto save option. You need to save it manually. Okay. Now let's assume everything is completed. Everything is completed. Now what I will do, let me go and click on this save and close. This save and close. The moment if I click on, see it is fixing everything and it is loading the Dataflow Gen1. Now I need to give a name. Let's say, let me give employee training data flow. So if you want, you can give some description also. For now what I will do, let me click on the save. So now it is saving the query. Now it is saving the query. Let's wait. Successful. Now here let me go and refresh this. All right, now let's click on this new item. Let's go and create a new report. So let's see, is this possible from here? No, I don't think here it is not possible. Let's click on new item. So here let me go and search for report. Let's select Power BI report. Let's, there is no semantic modes. Let's click on get data. Okay. So now from here, let's select data flows. Let's click on next. Now here under workspaces, you can search for data flow series workspace. So in this workspace here you can select employee training data flow. Let me explain this data flow. See, now from here you can select only employee training data, because already I created a table, because here already I created a single table by merging these two tables. Let me select only this. Okay, now here you will see the preview. Let's click on transform data. That's all. Now here again you will see a Power Query window. Here you no need to do anything. Just simply go and click create report from here, from this drop down. Anyhow, if you create semantic model, later also you need to create report, but you can select this automatically. It will perform this step and this step also. Let's click on this create report. Now the moment if I click on create report, now it is asking me to create a semantic model name. Let's give employee training data. Let's click on create. That's all. Now see, the first step is here. It is creating employee training data, which is semantic model dot symbol. Later it will open a editor, Power Query Power BI desktop editor kind of interface. There you can build the report, Power BI report. Now let's wait couple of minutes. Perfect. Now here if you see, it is opened a Power BI window. So now here you can see we have the one centralized table, which is we built by combining the two tables. Now here let's go on quickly few items. So in Power BI I won't take much time. So you all know very well about Power BI. Let's take employee ID as a count. Okay, let's take distinct. So, and let me take course, how many courses are there? Okay, let me take distinct count. So total we have 16 courses, and total cost, yes, let's see total cost of the trainings. Total cost, this much is total cost of the trainings. Now here let me go and take a column chart here. So in this what I'll do, let me go and take employee department wise, how much cost it happened department wise. So now here you can see this much. So in sales department this much cost, production department this much cost. Now let me take a table, or let me take matrix. My favorite chart is matrix. Okay, here. So let me keep this here, employee name. This is title, employee name. Okay, again course name, uh, gender. Okay, I'll do one thing. Let me put this course name to the columns. Let me put this here. Okay, let's put this gender also here. Okay, now here what I'll do, let me go and drop cost here, values. So now here you can see, let me drill down. Now here you can see the total. Now here let me keep this like this. Let me put this. Okay, okay, fine. Now here let's keep this here. Let's take a insert a rectangle. So in this rectangle, let me go and give in the style, let me put a text, employee training report. Let me keep it bold. Let's increase the font size. So you can take this as a employee training report. Okay, now let me change the color to some light color, or let me change the font to the black. Okay, fine. Now border also let me change the black, and width is 1. Okay, fine. This way you can create the sample employee training. Now it is ready. Let's go and save it. Click on save. That's all. Employee training report. Employee training report. Let's click save. That's all, you completed. Now here you can see the report. Now let me go to the workspace. So here if you see, we created first Dataflow Gen1. Now we created we cleaned the data in Power Query. Later we created a report. Now when I am going and creating this Dataflow Gen1, now let me talk about challenges. Okay, so it is showing something called legacy. What is this legacy? So there is a blog from Microsoft community, Dataflows, thank you for 8 years of Gen 1 and why Gen 2 is the future. See, the meaning of this Dataflow is they are going to retire the Dataflow Gen 1. Why? Because it would have very limited features as compared to the Gen 2. Gen 2 is a advanced version. So as of now, they are not mentioned any retirement date. They are not mentioned any retirement date. But here you can see they will mention, they will provide at least 12 months notice before Dataflow Gen 1 is retired. So those who are all using Dataflow Gen 1, I would request you please upgrade to the Dataflow Gen 2, because maybe we may expect this announcement maybe this year end, or maybe early 2027. So the challenges of this Dataflow Gen 1 is, so let me go to the PowerPoint presentation. The challenge is it will have a limited features. So from this Dataflow Gen 1, I'll talk about one feature, one challenge. You can't publish the data to directly any database or any lakehouse warehouse. And also we will have some limited features. All right, so this is all about Dataflow Gen 1, which is episode 2 of this Dataflows complete overview series. Okay, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all like this video. Please like, share, comment this video. Please subscribe NextGen Data Aspirants Community YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching this video. Let's catch up in another episode.